On World News Tonight this Sunday, one of the world's greatest filmmakers has died.
Will you stop, Dave?
Tonight, we remember Stanley Kubrick's visual legacy.
I am Werner von Braun. This motion picture was produced to enable you to experience more personally and vividly the most dramatic events of the Apollo 11 story. The pictures and sounds are real, recorded in real time, where the action really was. So, come with us. We are going to the moon.
Hello everyone, and welcome to a new Terror Hill Entertainment video. Today we'll be talking about a topic that will certainly make people question the foundation of truth, and come to ask if the world we live in is nothing more than an expensive theater for the masses. Did we ever go to the moon? If we did, why can't we go back now? We had the technology in 1969 and we destroyed it. Why was that? And why has it taken us so long to replicate the technology used in an era way before ours? I believe that for every story there are two sides, and today we'll be exploring the side that has seen the most controversy and mockery. There's an old saying, a society that does not allow its citizens to ask questions is not a free society. With that being said, I do not deny nor do I accept anything about this story. I am strictly making an educational video on a topic I found interesting. I can't explain the world, and I certainly can't fix it alone, but we as humans must learn to ask questions. We must learn to think critically at all times, to remove the veil, and to move past the smoke and mirrors. Stanley Kubrick was a genius and an established director with a catalog of cinematic masterpieces to his name: A Clockwork Orange, 2001: Space Odyssey, Eyes Wide Shut, and many more. But how much do we truly know about the man behind the camera, and was his real masterpiece something he will never be able to take credit for? Today we'll be discussing, was the moon landing directed by Stanley Kubrick?
Here by Stanley Kubrick to more or less ensure the scientific integrity of the film, to make sure that it's very, very close in reality, but still we want to make certain that it has a base of reality.
Before the end of the 60s, we will see a man in the moon, to the moon, an American, and we're very proud that our country continues to produce these young men who go so far and carry with them so much.
To put people on the moon and with enough fuel to enable them to return safely home to Earth requires a still larger and more powerful rocket, however.
This theory was born when fans noticed that there was a lot of symbolism in the movie The Shining being somewhat vaguely connected with the Apollo 11 space mission. But one by one they started to piece together, knowing that Kubrick was a master at leaving visual clues in all of his movies, and the fans picked up on that. Soon enough, they had put together a theory that stated that The Shining was Kubrick's idea of a confession. One change from the original Stephen King book was that Kubrick changed the name of the iconic room in the Overlook Hotel from room 217 to room 237. The reason for this is the average distance between the Earth and the Moon. It's 237,000 miles. Room 237 represents the fake lunar landing set, the Overlook Hotel represents America, and Danny, who approached the room, represents Stanley Kubrick's artistic side. Danny Torrance is wearing the film's biggest clue, a jumper with the Apollo 11 rocket knitted right into the pattern. The sweater was designed by Gwen Matthewman, who sent it to Dr. Gilruth, who then passed it on to Neil Armstrong. The sweater now resides in the History Museum in Ohio. The pattern for the sweater was officially released in late 1969. But besides the movie clues, there was a mysterious video that was filmed in 1999 and was released 15 years after Kubrick's death. It was a mockumentary-style video that showed Kubrick admitting to the fake moon landing in the video. He states that there was a lot of pressure from NASA and the United States government to beat Russia in the space race, and that they contracted him to shoot the video of the fake moon landing. Kubrick was given a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to show his art and his visual skill to the world, and he decided to go with it, only ever admitting that it was fake after years of personal evolution due to him watching how the secret was slowly eating away at Buzz Aldrin from the inside. How true this is, I will let you decide.
And I'm sure you've heard the rumors.
The moon landing hoax?
That's right. That the moon landing was fake. That the moon landings all were fake. And I was the person who filmed it.
You're serious and okay.
I'm serious. I'm dead serious.
Because I only have this certain amount of time with you, and I'll talk about whatever you want. This isn't some type of joke or film within a film thing.
Not a joke. Nope.
Okay.
The conspiracy theorists were right on this occasion.
What?
Don't you think it's important for people to know the truth?
Yeah, yes, certainly.
They had a massive fraud, an unparalleled fraud perpetrated against them. They should know.
Okay.
I mean, they're already suspicious of the government. They may as well have their suspicions confirmed.
Wow. I mean, so you feel bad about this, clearly. I mean, this is not...
I do feel bad about it. I also feel proud of it. It's a terrible conflict.
Because you've pulled off one of the greatest hoaxes ever because of your...
And because I made a film, if you want to call it a film, which I consider to be my masterpiece.
Whether or not the moon landing was real or fake, we will never know. We will never know what happened for certain. The best we can do is come up with our own understanding of the situation. As Kubrick stated in the video, this was his masterpiece, but he could never get credit for it. The moon landing to this day remains America's greatest and proudest moment of technological and human advancement for some, and the greatest fraud in American history for others.
And then a long one. Okay, I'm going to leave that 1 foot up there and both hands down about the 4th rung up. There you go. Okay, now I think I'll do the same. For those who haven't read the plaque, we'll read the plaque that's on the front landing gear of this LAM. There's 2 hemispheres, one showing each of the 2 hemispheres of Earth. Underneath it says, "Here men from the planet Earth first set foot upon the moon, July 1969 AD. It came in peace." I guess you're about the only person around that doesn't have TV coverage of the scene. That's all right, I don't mind a bit. How is the quality of the TV? Oh, it's beautiful, Mike, it really is. Oh, geez, that's great. Is the lighting halfway decent? Yes, indeed. They've got the flag up now, and you can see the stars and stripes on the